was given to his companion, whom he had used as his friend. Okay, see if I have any time to finish this one out. Okay. Chapter 15. Samson is denied his wife. He burns the Philistines' corn. He is bound by the men of Judah and delivered to the Philistines. He kills them with a jawbone. Okay, so they couldn't figure it out. They, he knew that they found out through her, and so he killed them. Okay, but it came to pass within a while after, in the time of wheat harvest, that Samson visited his wife with a kid, and he said, I will go. They were having a harvest, So I will go into my wife into the chamber, but her father would not suffer him to go in. Wouldn't let him in. And his father said, I verily thought that thou hadst utterly hated her. Therefore I gave her to thy companion. Is not her younger sister fairer than she? Take her, I pray thee, instead of her. And Samson said concerning them, Now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, though I do them a displeasure? And Samson went and caught 300 foxes, and took firebrands, and turned tail to tail, and put a firebrand in the midst between the two tails. And when he set the brands on fire, he let them go into the standing corn of the Philistines, and burnt up both the shocks and also the standing corn with the vineyards and olives. And then the Philistines said, Who had done this? And they answered, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timonite, because he had taken his wife and given her to his companion. And the Philistines came up and burnt her and her father with fire. Oof. And Samson said unto them, Though you have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease. And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter, and he went down and dwelt in the top of the rock of Etam. And the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah, and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, Why have you come up against us? And they answered, To bind Samson, that we come up, to do to him what he had done to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etam, and said to Samson, Knowest thou that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is it that you have done unto us? And he said unto them, As they did unto me, so I have done unto them. And they said unto him, We have come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, Swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. And they spoke unto him, saying, No, but we will bind thee fast, and deliver thee into their hand, but surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him and with 2 new cords, and brought him up from the rock. And they came into Lehi. The Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and the cords that were on his arms became as flax, and were burnt with fire, and his hands loosened from the hands. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and he put forth it into his hand, and he took it, and he slew 1,000 men therewith. And Samson said, With the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And it came to pass that when he made an end of speaking, he cast away the jawbone out of his hand, and called that place Ramath Lehi. And he was sore athirst, and called on the Lord, and said, Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy servant. Now I shall die of thirst, and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised. But God clave the hollow place that was in the jaw, and there came water thereout, and he drunk the spirit, and his spirit became